video will demonstrate how you can use your Employee Connect for reimbursement requests. This is a new process that we would like you to go through instead of filling out that paperwork. So we access Employee Connect from our portal. So I'm on our SD72 homepage. I'm going to go to the portal, and depending on what device you are accessing it from, it might just do an auto login and you may have to log in. Scrolling down, I will find the quick link to Employee Connect, and you are going to use your employee number and your network password to sign in. Once you're here, you will actually find the reimbursement request under the finance heading. So I'm going to click on the drop-down menu there, select reimbursement request, and any past requests that you have made will be listed here. Since it's a fairly new process, you may or may not have any. To add a new one, just click on the Add button. This displays a number of windows or fields that you can add information to. The top ones here, you do not need to add anything there because those will be auto-completed once your request has been done. If your location does not show up here by default, click on the drop-down menu and select your location. And select your reason. This is going to be my May test submission. Down below here, this allows you to select the type of category that you are going to ask for reimbursement for. So clicking on this will provide you with a number of different selections. This is customized to the role that you are hired in the district, so yours might look different than mine. If you don't see the specific type of expense right here, just click General. Notice what isn't here is any specific Pro-D type of expenses. If you are submitting a Pro-D specific expense that will be coming out of the Pro-D account, you must use the Pro-D reimbursement form that's found on the portal. Once you select your reimbursement type, the category will do an autofill. Clicking on this space will bring up the date picker. Just select your date. If you need to go to the prior month, just use your navigation arrows. And do a quick description. This is limited in the number of characters that you can type. Enter the quantity. By default, as soon as you select reimbursement type, quantity will fill into 1 unless that's different or you're selecting mileage. You can just keep that the same. Fill in the cost. If you selected mileage, this would be an autofill here. I don't usually break it down to PST, GST. I just select the box here that says taxes included. And to get the total out at the very end here, you go up and you click on the Calculate button. Now you can add more than one submission on the same form. However, the types must be the same. So when you select the type and the category automatically generates over here, this category has to be the same. Otherwise, you will get an error message at the end. So if I select something like a membership, and the category autofills and it's an expense, I cannot enter this on the same form. Otherwise, I will get an error message and all the work that I've done, I have to redo. So I'm going to go and I'm just going to make sure that whatever expenses that I select stays within the same category. Now I'm ready to save this, and when I save this, what happens is another window will appear where I will have to attach my receipt, and it actually gives me a warning up over here. In order for this to be complete, I have to attach my receipt. So you can attach receipts one of two ways, or you can collect receipts one of two ways. All of your receipts do have to be on one PDF file. So if I had a number of different lines down here with a number of different receipts, all those receipts would have to be inserted with one attachment, and that can be done using your school photocopier, doing multiple PDF or multiple scans, or all of them on one sheet and scan them, or you can pull up your OneDrive on your mobile devices and use the camera feature and take a snapshot of those different receipts, and they will allow you to insert it from your OneDrive. So I'm just going to choose my one that I created specifically for this. So what I do is I navigate to find it, and then I have to attach it. And once I've attached it now, a couple more buttons display up here. I can exit, say, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I can save, but not submit, thinking that I just remembered I had another receipt that I want to put in on the same submission. Or I can click straight through to saying this reimbursement is complete and I want to submit my request. You could also delete everything that you've done, and this would be deleted right off the system and you would have to start fresh. So I am going to select reimbursement complete, submit request. And what happens then is, remember I said don't worry about filling any of this in, because now this will auto fill in and you will be giving a reference number for the reimbursement number and for the requisition number. And now you are done. If I went back and if I checked my my home screen here, this will now show up and it will tell you what the status is. So it's submitted, but it has not been paid yet. Once it has been paid, it actually gets entered onto your automatic deposit, and it will be marked paid.